up, guys? 27 days out of the Puerto Rico Pro show, and we're here at Infamous Gym. Little change of setting. Infamous Gym here in Miami. This is a gym that I recently started coming to. Pretty awesome gym. Epic lighting in this gym. It's really cool because this whole side over here is all legs, and today it just so happens that we are doing some hammies and some glutes. And like I said on my Instagram page, the most success that I had when it comes to leg development, especially during prep, are those in which I split the quad days and the hamstring and glutes another day. So I hit a quad day, and then 4 days after that is gonna be a ham and glute. 4 days after that, a quad day, and pretty much every other body part is going to fill it. I found success that way just because if not, a leg day will be 2 hours for me, and I really don't have that type of attention to be in here longer than an hour. And secondly is the trauma that you put in your legs for 2 hours. For me, it's a little bit too much, especially when you have to do cardio all the other days. But it also keeps my legs hard because at least I'm pushing blood every 4 days into the muscle group. So it worked for me during Nationals in 2014, and we saw the results to that, and I'm just trying to replicate what worked for me then, what I didn't do before, and now I'm trying it again to see if there's success. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of success in the leg department this prep. So one thing that I'm gonna start with, that I always start all my leg days, is abductor and adductor machine. I know this is pretty wild. Wow, you do all these girly exercises. You're gonna see a lot of girly exercises here. A lot of squeezing movements, a lot of lighter weight, but a lot of time under tension. And again, this is what's worked for me during prep. Not saying that it works for everybody, but it certainly has worked for me. So let's get it. And I need a pin. Cyclist. This is when I need a shirt that says no eye contact. Now you probably ask, why are these so important? And I think that for me, these are probably one of the more important exercises for legs, especially during prep, at least for me, just because when I'm doing legs, you're gonna notice that I'm gonna be feeling different parts of my legs. I always have my hands on my legs to make sure that the different parts of the legs are being activated. When you hit a side chest, and you plant that leg down in that side chest, you are engaging all these muscles on the side of your quads that maybe a leg press or a squat really can't activate. But the time under tension when you're pushing out weight is hitting those muscles constantly. And the same thing with the inside of your legs. When you're hitting that front double and you kick that leg out, you've got all this detail in between your legs that maybe you can't isolate when you're doing squats or leg press. So again, I think that this is something that if you're not doing this for legs, you need to do this for legs. Notice that I do this one machine 2 ways. You're gonna see me up on the pad hitting it, and then after you're gonna see me lean back and continue. this is hitting different portions of the quad on the side, especially again where we're talking about posing. After updates this week, just to give you a little heads up on how the diet and the cardio is going. Cardio still 35, very easy so far. So far so good on this prep. Right now, literally right now, I'd be doing an hour and a half usually, about an hour and a half, split into 2 sessions. But I haven't done post-workout cardio this whole entire prep. I've done fasted, I've gone up to 45, and then after a week or 2, it was pulled back to 35. So I'm very, very happy about that. I haven't used T3 this prep, also happy about that. It's a lot of good things happening in this prep that have never happened with me before. The food is still relatively decent for me, because I usually run on poverty calories, poverty macros, so that's also a plus. And my overall, I think all the anabolics are very low. I mean, we never got higher than 500 on test, which is now it's gone. There is no more test now. Try to bring the weight down. Even things like Trent has only gone up to 300 this prep. That's not a lot of guys that are competing in the pro level can say that they're not taking tests or Trent higher than 300. So it's good. It's a good prep. Question that I do get asked is, since I train progressive overload style, doing back, shoulders, chest, how do you train Santi, do you train progressive overload also for legs or hamstrings and glutes? How do you even do that? I don't train progressive overload style at all for legs. I use a lot of reps, a lot of squeezing. And for me, I noticed that the most detail and the most full that my legs look are gonna come from higher rep exercises for legs, more like a conditioning workout. Again, this is only for some people. Some people might lose their legs if they train this way, but it's worked for me. So I do higher reps. But still the weight it's decent. You can make the weight feel heavy and maybe it's not heavy, then you're doing a good job. transformer almost. You gotta pull things and clip other things. But it feels really good, and it's plate loaded. So the other day, I just moved. I moved to a new building in Doral, and the apartment, it doesn't have really good places to take progress pictures. The lighting is too bright, and the community has a little gym, and I do cardio in there every morning. They got this really badass Stairmaster there of a brand I never seen before. I'm using the Stairmaster, and they have like a little yoga room on the side. And I'm like, maybe I could go in there and I could take progress pictures in the morning. So me being very respectful, I don't like people to feel weird, like, oh, I'm the bodybuilder here. I'm always covered up. I'm always wearing a hoodie to do my cardio. I go to the restroom to change into my posing trunks, and I put all my clothes back on. Put all my clothes back on. I go to the room. There's nobody in the room. There's like 2 other people in the gym, but they're like on the other side, and this is a separate room. I do my posing and stuff to send it to Andrew, and you know, that's that. I did my thing, put my clothes back on, and that's it. So goes to show that one of the only guy that was there, he actually complained to the association, saying that, oh, there was a gentleman working out half naked in the gym. So they contacted me laughing, saying, well, we know you weren't walking around half naked. They know what I do. Like, you know, we know you were, but were you in? I'm like, yes, I was, but in the side room. I was minding my own business. I wasn't in anybody's face with my schlong out or anything, doing squats in my posing trunks. But yeah. So the next time that I do progress pictures, which is because the lighting's phenomenal in there, I'm literally gonna go to every single person that's in the gym at that time and be like, hi, my name is Santi. Let me ask you a question. Would you feel uncomfortable if I go over there where you can't see me and pose in my posing trunks for my coach and see what they say? And I'll let you guys know how that goes. Not off to a great start. This leg press here, it sits pretty high, and when it comes down, it comes like, I won't say like a vertical leg press, but it kind of comes a little bit higher on you than a traditional leg press. So this is perfect for like hamstrings, because it gets nice and high, and you have to push almost like up and out on it, activating again the glutes and the hams on the shot. Where's Carlos when you need him? I do these single. I don't do these double. I do these single. Let's see what, I think last week I had 2 and 2, and that was enough. We'll see. Again, just so that you guys can see, when I'm talking about the abductor, adductor when I'm talking about different muscles that it's hitting. This is what I'm talking about right here. It's hitting that piece of beam. That's what I'm grabbing when I'm doing, when I'm pushing out. I'm grabbing this to make sure that this is activated. And this, without water on stage, hard, it looks like it's an alien growing out of your leg. And that's what you want. Feel it. You can feel this machine right in the hamstrings as it's coming down. Oh, cramp. Doing here is I'm actually stretching. So I kick my legs up and I push my hips down, stretching my hamstrings. Come on, one more. Let's go. Come on. I get it. Say hi to the camera.
What's up, guys?
This is the gym that you need to come see. This is the man over here.
Nice to meet you.
The gym owner. It's the big dog. A thumbnail. I'm gonna test this machine out. I'm doing almost like a sumo squat here. getting my legs nice and wide so that when I come up, I'm perfectly aligned in my glutes and my hams squeeze. It's hard to squeeze your hams and glutes when you're close up unless you swing your hips forward. We're eliminating this swing by opening them up and driving up and squeezing the hams and glutes. This is a little bit different. Tricep is playing what's Morse code. He's playing Morse code. Help me! Help me! Feed me! Again. It's like you're in a daze. It's like this cloud. If you haven't been in this part of prep before, this cloud hits you and you're just kind of like, you're gazing into like nothing. Your mind is nowhere. You have to find it so that you can continue hitting each rep and each set at least effectively enough to stimulate the muscle while hair gel's not going in your eyeballs. It's always a challenge. But if you know what I'm talking about, if you dieted this low before, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Next, we have 2 more exercises left. It's just going to be a line leg curl, just very basic, and then glute kickbacks. That's the extent of hamstring days. It's not very complicated. I'll do on this, I'm just going by feel. So I'll do some full reps, and then I'll do some half reps in the bottom. I'll do some half reps on the top. I'll do slow contracting movements. This one is just about continuously feeling the muscle working, contracting. kickbacks now. Other glute exercises that I do, I have to remember that bodybuilding in general is about building all the muscles, especially the glutes. I mean, it sounds funny, but if you bodybuild, your conditioning is just as good as how conditioned your ass is, unfortunately. But that's the modern age in bodybuilding right now. You could be peeled everywhere, but if your glutes are not ripped, that shows a lack of conditioning. And conditioning is only as good as muscle quality. So another exercise, I mean, I call it an exercise too, it burns like hell, is when you're doing the stairs. Every step that you take, squeeze the hamstrings all the way into the glutes. I've been doing that for years. You know, that's just a good tip to have, is when you do your cardio, squeeze your glutes in your hands. You're gonna see you're gonna make cardio for yourself a lot harder, more challenging. Tomorrow, I'm forcing myself to take a day off from cardio because it's like a slippery slope. When you don't give yourself a break from cardio, you're gonna get burnt out. You're gonna get burnt out. It's just like some of these guys that train every single day, sometimes more is not better. And I know that once you're deep in prep, you're like, go, 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 go. But you really have to try and force yourself to take at least some type of break on something to relax, give your body that much needed rest it deserves. So I'm gonna take cardio off tomorrow, and I'm gonna force myself to stay in bed until 9, which I've been getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock the last couple of weeks, just you're just in that go mentality, that go, go. I gotta get up, I gotta do cardio. I wanna beat the sun. It's draining. Maybe not right now, but it'll catch up to you. All right, last set. Two more of these, 2 more ham and glute days before the big day, 2 or 3. It's gonna come by fast. I tell a lot of guys, again, you get caught up, and that day comes, you gotta soak it all in. You only get like 5 minutes on stage, if that. Prep for 20 weeks. You have 5 minutes, really. Take a look at that crowd when you're out there. They take that second, take a deep breath, where you hit that first pose. You know how in the movies when the crowd kind of goes quiet, and everything kind of goes in slow motion? Make it that way. Make it feel long, because it comes and goes really fast. soon. If you like what you see, subscribe, comment, send me your questions, follow me on IG at IFBB_Santi. I got it that time. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.